How did I get here? Why am I in the woods?
Yep, you read that correctly. I'm gonna be running for every new subscriber I get until I reach 100,000 subs. I have less subscribers now than I did when I put out my last video, okay? So that's a little embarrassing, so just go subscribe for me, please. We're not running negative miles today. We're actually gonna go run 22 miles. And I really don't feel like running 22 miles, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna go run 10 or 12 right now, and then I'm gonna run the rest later today. So we got quite the adventure planned. Sit back, relax, and I'll do the work for you.
2 hours later.
So I put off my run for too long because it was hot. Now I'm gonna have to do all 22 miles at once. But first, I'm walking to the store because I need to fuel this run. Elote pizza is crazy. Let's give it a try. All right, we got the honey stingers, and I guess that's also honey stinger, and the Rice Krispie. That's what we have for during the run. Right now, we have a little strawberry pretzel cookie and the slice of pizza. That's pre-run. Oh, and a yerba mate. These are some of the best things I ever had. Cookie bar at Whole Foods, so good.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
The cilantro on this thing. We got our pre-run fuel dialed in. That was fire, actually. That pizza was so good. I'm glad I tried that elote flavored pizza. We're gonna wait about an hour and then we're gonna hit our run. We should still have plenty of daylight. It was getting to the point where I was only gonna have about 2 hours in between the runs. So I don't know. I was just like, dude, is that even worth it? Ultimately, I decided not to. Let's just rip them all at once. Let's get this thing done. That pizza's running right through me. I really need this porta potty to be open. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. It is hotter than a jalapeno's armpit in there. But you gotta love a fully stocked porta potty on a run. Lifesaver. We're about 6 miles in right now. We've got ourselves a super clear day. Had an amazing view of Hood. We're not shying away from any elevation gain today, as you can see from that view. As a matter of fact, we are heading up another hill right here. So, we're feeling pretty good. We're listening to some EDM. Oh, it's pretty fun. I did not map out any route for this run. I'm just winging it. So we're just doing a Fatty McFatterson loop. And then we'll see where we're at when we're close to home and see what kind of out and back or another loop that we can do from there. Let's keep crushing. If you're anything like me, a nice hill climb kind of fires you up a bit. Come on! And we made it to the summit, so we say goodbye to that view over here, and we say hello to this view over here. I need something. About 8 miles in. We only have 14 to go. That kind of sounds like a lot. Honestly, there are few things that I enjoy more than a gas station or a convenience store pit stop during a long run. Just gives me such a nice boost, let me tell you. I don't think I made it clear earlier, but the subscriber challenge where I'm running for each subscriber, it's 0.01 miles, okay? And I know that doesn't sound like much, but I started this challenge at 588 subs and I did 0.1 mile for every single subscriber up until 10K subs. And I went from under 1,000 to 10,000 in like 41 days or something like that. There were days where I was getting more than 800 subs. So it called for more than 80 miles. I had to create something called the Mile Bank, just so I could store all the miles that I owed for the challenge because I wasn't able to get to them all every single day. I hit 10K subs on December 30th and the Mile Bank had accumulated 650 miles. So it took me so long to run all those. I literally just finished like 2 weeks ago. I emptied the Mile Bank. I have now ran all the miles responsible for the challenge. And while I was clearing the Mile Bank, I decided to keep the challenge going up to 100K subs because why not? But if I kept it at 0.1 miles for every subscriber, that would be 9,000 miles from 10K to 100K subs. So I switched it to 0.01 miles per subscriber, which is where we're at now. So now that you're all caught up on the subscriber challenge, that's all I'm saying about it. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. They're pretty fun. Hey, buddy.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You don't scare me at all. You are not scaring me at all. I am not a fan of the Canadian goose. However, the baby geese, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty cute. Too bad they grow up into this ugly thing. Just hit a half marathon, so we got about 9 miles to go. I do not think we have 9 miles worth of daylight left though, which is fine because I wasn't really expecting to finish this in daylight anyway.
We should still have
Plenty of daylight.
Or maybe I was. Just classic! How did I get here? Why am I in the woods? All right, 18 miles on these legs, too. That's too many to be playing these games. All right, we're not quite done, but we're stopping at home. I need a little pit stop.
We're 18.5 miles in. We're eating our last bit of fuel, getting some more water, probably change my shirt. Got about 3 miles left. I'm ready to be done, but got a little bit more work to do.
All right, we're back. We're about to hit 19 miles. We got our fresh shirt on. We got the pullover on. We're feeling fresh, baby. Kinda fresh. Just straight up comedy that I literally said we should have plenty of
Daylight.
I do have some news to share. I signed up for a 100-mile race, the Oregon Cascades 100. I ran this race last summer, but only the 50-miler. I ended up getting 20th overall, but it's time to take it up a notch. I'm on the wait list for this race, but I'm pretty sure I'm first in line, so it's basically a lock that I'll get in. Famous last words. I've been training for the last 3 months or so in anticipation that I will be running this race. This is what the last 12 weeks of my training has looked like. As you can see, I've been increasing 3 miles every single week. I'm gonna keep increasing 3 miles a week until I top out at 94 miles 2 weeks before the race. As you can see, this week we're at 65 miles after this run today. We'll get another 8 miles tomorrow, Sunday, to give us a 73-mile week. That might be the biggest week I've ever had. And next week will also be the biggest week I've ever had. And the week after that will be the biggest week I've ever had. We're stacking up a lot of volume lately. Body's feeling as good as you could expect, honestly, not too bad. We just hit 20 miles. 2 miles left. That's light work. We got a lot of sign action over here. Anything helps food that way, okay? Hungry, willing to work for good meal, please and thank you. Okay, good signs. Garage sale, Saturday and Sunday. Great. We got Sign-a-palooza over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different signs, 6 different signs, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, oh my goodness! Unlimited signs! 21 and a half miles in. Listen, I'm man enough to admit it. I'm starting to feel it. Barely. Hand up. Hand up. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Shout it from the rooftops. I don't care. Holy cow, we got it done. 22 miles, 1,400 feet of elevation gain, and we barely ran out of daylight. If you want to put more pain and suffering onto these legs, subscribe to the channel. Huge shout out to the Patreon supporters. If you'd like to support the channel, that's the best way to do so. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.